Shalom, shalom. When we begin this lesson, giving all the glory and praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Double honor to the apostles of GMS. Mighty shalom to all the Akim and the Aqua for making their bodies a living sacrifice for the Most High. And through the Spirit, this is going to be a quick exhortation. I want to title this Word of the Day. Lord willing, I might be able to bring some more things of this nature up. And the word of the day is going to be sport. Because in this society, like just like it was back in Rome, bread and circuses, keeping people in their mirth, in their comfort, and making them forget about reality. That's the driving. Making them forget about reality, and being a way of distraction, like another form of pleasure, like a drug, money, or sugar, or like a strong drink, because Babylonians, they like everything in excessiveness. They can't have one sport, they gotta have many. They can't have one game, they gotta have many. Everything has to be done on a exaggerated level. And we know how Samson was overtaken by the woman, giving his strength unto the woman, letting the woman know that he was a Nazarite. Therefore, his strength relied in the vow that he had with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and he abstained from cutting his hair and indulging in a lot of different things. So once the female knew that, and that was after several times of asking him, and Samson just kept giving her things, and he was much more stronger of. And I'll get into this and stop speaking on my own words. I'll read this right now, matter of fact, before I even continue on. Judges chapter 16, verse 25, and it reads, "And it came to pass when their hearts came merry, that they said, call for Samson." They're in merry, and that's what these Babylonians stay in, and that's what they strive for, and that's all they care about, is just being in their mirth and merriness. I'm on the road, I see a car just got taken out. Lord sending out judgment, so these people will stay married. They gonna get what the hell they looking for. They better repent, or they're gonna get a lot more worse than the car accident. That they said, call for Samson that he may make us a sport, So once they had Samson chained up and all his strength was overtaken, they called him to make a sport unto them. And that's what Jake is today. And before I even get into that, chapter 5 of Matthew, verse 1, and seeing the multitudes, that's the Israelites, because we're multitudes of the sea. We're the majority of the people that you see, even though they might be unto a speckled bird, but that's still our people. Jumping to verse 13, ye are the salt of the earth. And who's the salt of the earth today? And who's playing sports today? The Israelites are the salt of the earth. And no matter what sport category you see, even golf, which is a so-called Esau Edomite sport, you got Tiger Woods on the forefront, And then you got other speckled birds that may look as if they aren't Israel, but they are through the Spirit, because we're the salt of the earth. We do it all, I should have went to the etymology of the word salt, but the etymology of the word sport is to make a laughing stock, man. And Jake thinks, because they may forsake or have to forsake sport, having to forsake being a laughing stock, that's a loss or a pleasure in this world, A lot of brothers, I'm sure, have given up a lot of strongholds that had them in society. But, man, what? Like, being Jake in this society, the highest thing he could reach, can't even be a president, because, Obama wasn't even damn Jake. But, the highest, he could be Jake, but no, he's a Hemite, Salakia. But the highest form of achievement you could reach in this society is being a rapper. And that's a sport on too, because Esau, behind all when they not at the bar, they laughing at Jake, They look at that nigga running around, Niggas dying to go to the NFL draft all the time, man. And they think slavery's all done away and through with, man. And that's how people are simple, man. They don't go into no words. The white man calls something so blandly and so openly, and people are like, it's just sport, we're just gonna go with it. All the time the word means to laugh. It means a laughing stock, So these people, like I said before, and through the Spirit, in another video, is that these people that are set upon our eyes to see, for Jake to see and to drool upon, is not our forefathers, man. This is not what we strive to be, But yeah, Samson, he was called upon to make a laughing stock, man, once they had the strength, But little did they know who his strength was. You know, his strength was with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and the Lord gave him that strength. He took down that damn building, you know. It was but between those two pillars, and the rest was history, man. So yeah, that's the etymology of the word sport and the context around that. You know, it's vexing. You know, our people don't know what's going on, and they're willing to stay ignorant. But through the Spirit, that's all I wanted to bring out. All glory and praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles of GMS, label one is truth. A mighty shalom to Akim and Aqua, making their bodies a living sacrifice. Keep enduring, brothers and sisters. Shalom.